Welcome to Bioinformatics.Expert. In this video, I want to show you how you can do a Trimmomatic run using the program Bioinformatic Tools Online. In the last video, we used fastq to check the quality of our raw data sequencing file. We have seen there that our sequencing file might have a problem with the per-base sequence content. We have seen that at the 5' region, the distribution of the bases looks strange. This might be due to adapters which are still present on the read. We can now use Trimmomatic to remove these bases from the read, for example by chopping them from the 5' end. I would suggest that we chop off the 12 first bases of each read. Before we start, make sure that the file which we want to use is still present on the server. To start Trimmomatic, click on the Analysis button and select it in the table. Now select the file and go to the next page. Trimmomatic, however, is also able to be used with paired end data sets. However, since we don't have paired end data, we just skip it here. On the main analysis page, we see that we now can select several parameters from the run. We can, for example, select an Illumina adapter file to remove them from the reads. We can also perform a sliding window trimming approach in which the read is clipped when it reaches a certain quality. Adaptive quality trim is possible, or we can trim also low quality bases from the head of the read or from the end of the read. It is also possible to directly trim bases from the 5' end of the read using the parameter head crop. You can also crop bases from the end of the read until the read reaches a certain length using the parameter crop. You can also remove reads below a minimal length or remove reads below an average quality. Finally, you can also select the thread encoding of the quality string in your fastq file. If you want more information about the parameters, what they mean and how you use them correctly, I suggest that you visit the webpage of the Trimmomatic program directly. Finally, be aware that there are also other parameters which can be used with Trimmomatic. However, I only included those here because are the most common ones. If you want to use other parameters, you can click this Advanced Control button. I will show you this functionality in a later video. Now we set the parameter head crop to 12 and start the analysis. We see in the prompt which is executed that the parameter head crop is included. That means 12 bases are now cropped from the 5' end of each read. After the analysis has finished, we see the output files and that they are transferred to the file repository. I suggest that we run fastq with the output file now to see if the trimming worked and how the quality of the fastq file looks now. Go to Analysis and start fastq by selecting it in the table. Now select the file and start the analysis. After it has finished, we open the file in the browser and now we can compare it with the other one. The first thing what we see is that the sequence length decreased from 150 to 138, and we see in the summary list that the per base sequence content is not a problem anymore. Okay, thank you for watching this video about Trimmomatic in the program Bioinformatic Tools Online. If you want to use that tool in your research, write me an email or visit my webpage.